Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Franco here, and I'm back with another Clash of Clans video today. And today we're on my builder base on my Wallbreaker account here. And as you can see, well, I just checked there, the barracks. We only have wall breakers here. And this is me doing the final upgrade. If you saw in the little builder tab there, that's the final upgrade, but actually I lied. That was 8 days ago. And I'm pretty bad at acting, I'm not gonna lie. But this is what we have today. The lava launcher that you showed that I showed earlier in that video, which was upgrading, has finally finished. And if we check this builder tab again, we only have these firecrackers left. And once they finish, we are officially maxed builder hall other than those 14 walls. I'm not sure how many walls were left in the previous video. Um, and I have only used wall breakers. If we take a look at my profile here, I think it automatically upgraded those guys to level 3, level 1, and level 2 when the new Builder Base 2.0 dropped. I'm pretty sure, or something like that. Like they automatically upgraded. Um, and in my home village here, I only use wall breakers too. And this is one of the more insane things I've kind of ever done. Because like the home village one's cool. It's like, oh, I'm using the worst troop. And it's like kind of a meme, but this builder base one, I don't really know how, like, they're not very good and they're not very fun to use. So I've done all the achievements, Gear 3 buildings up, or Builder Hall level 10, rebuild battle machine, gear up 3 buildings, have not and will not ever unlock the cannon cart, destroyed 3,215 builder halls, and got a record of 3,823 trophies. That is my highest ever. Honestly, I have no idea how I got up there because let me donate him some garbage there. Because I'm at 3,000 like 600, and honestly, I really struggle. So if we look, I don't want to miss this upgrade. We have a minute left. If we look at the battle log here, I literally was just like, let me fluff up some of these attacks quick. Oh, and I actually lost some of my successful attacks. Maybe we'll do a live one. I was like, let me fluff them up and do some good attacks here just to show the battle log. And it is like borderline impossible because even at 3,500 trophies, almost everybody is maxed out anyway. Like it's just because Builder Base has been around for so long that almost everybody's maxed out. And with wall breakers, I cannot 3-star a maxed out base. And I actually got 100% here earlier. I actually ended up the battle because I was like, "Ah, I don't really care," and I got the star bonus. But in 21 seconds, we are finally going to finish up these firecrackers. In the meantime, I figure we'll upgrade some walls because I have some loot, and I was kind of waiting to do the video to upgrade here. But we can upgrade one more wall, and then once these firecrackers are done, finally maxed. And honestly, I maxed out my home village. There we go, 881 XP. And now we finally and will forever have two builders open on this account. Okay, now let's show this 100%. Let's start off strong. And when you're recording, for whatever reason, it wipes some of the previous videos. And I just checked and I had a nasty 4-star that I couldn't show. But this is basically how I attack. You drop, I always, every single attack, use the ground battle machine because I actually haven't even tried using the air machine in like a year at least, just because like there's so many buildings on the first stage that I think it's kind of impossible to get all of them with the air machine. That might be something I could retry out, mess around with, but honestly, there's too many air targeting defenses to use the air machine on the first stage. Like even if it's just the Mega Tesla and the Archer Towers, it's always you have the Mega Tesla, flamethrower, and air bombs. And honestly, that's too much for the air machine to handle, especially with like no support. So I always go in with the ground machine. And I've been kind of messing around with. Obviously, you think the synergy is to go with the ground machine, let him walk as far as possible, charge up his ability as much as you can, and then drop the wall breakers in behind, break him in, and all this stuff. But that's what you would think. What I've been messing around with recently is this is usually how close it gets. So you have something at such little health and one wall breaker. It's always so intense when I get the 3 stars. Just saying. But what I'm messing around with is actually dropping the wall breakers on a separate side of the base, and just trying to take out a couple defenses because usually what happens when the wall breakers are going in with the battle machine, they kind of break the target that he's going to hit, or they advance him in too fast because the main thing you want to get. I mean, I'm talking as if someone else is going to do this challenge, but nobody else is going to use all wall breakers and builder base for the entirety up till max. Actually insane. But the only reason I say that is because the main thing is you want to charge the battle machine up to 3 ticks. If he's at 2 and you use it, consider it a 0 star, a 1 star, or maybe if you're lucky, a 2 star. If you can get up to 3 ticks, almost every time it will be a 3 star. And I think I was busy or something, and I could have attacked this base. Let's pause right here. There's a bunch of firecrackers, and I only have an air machine. That would have been brutal, but I just ended the battle because I was kind of done there. And I'll show how this fails every time. And like, it is very difficult. So, say you go on a base like this, what corner can you even approach from that doesn't have a lot of defenses that'll knock him out right away? And honestly, the only answer is that corner. That's the only one where there isn't like a crusher or something right out front, and I try to use some of the wall breakers for support here, and maybe take out the crusher so the main guy doesn't have to, or the battle machine doesn't have to. But he just loses hit points so quick sometimes that I had to pop the ability at 2 there, only 2 ticks. And when you only pop it with 2 ticks, you don't get nearly enough health recovery, nearly enough splash damage. And I just cannot advance to the town hall. Honestly, this is the story of attacking with only bombers or wall breakers, whatever you want to call them in Builder Base. And it is the 47% game. You just got to avoid that 47%, and I get these all the time. I can show a couple more. Well, I get kind of lucky on defense. Obviously, I'm a max defense too, and some people just have no idea what they're doing. Obviously, this guy tanked for whatever reason, but even this, like, how is it possible that someone with actual troops only gets a 2 star? I'm like, oh, okay, that's how. It's just the people down here are so bad at attacking. But it's funny, like back in the day when Builder Base like kind of first came out, Builder Base 2.0, if you were max base, you would climb up to 5,000 trophies instantly. Today is a different story. Everybody in the background is upgrading their Builder Base as time goes on, and they're not really building their skill because they don't really care. And then eventually everybody has a max base, and I'm not gained skill at all, and that's why 3,600 trophies, I'm not gonna lie, is still kind of hard to advance through in Builder Base if you're using wall breakers. If you're using only baby dragons, you can get to 5,000 easily. Um, but I mean, I can show another replay here. I mean, this is one that I just did as well, trying to fluff up my attacks, and it's not too successful. It is not easy. So this one, you would also think battle machine off to the corner. I can get the whole lab. I get the whole lab. The battle machine's gonna be at 3 ticks. Perfect opportunity. I'm gonna go in, get the town hall. I was like, easy, easy, easy. And this one, I was like, all right, let's advance in the wall breaker so the battle machine can go in because he's already basically at 3 ticks. He's right where we want to go when he's down to that right at the threshold of his HP. Is you want to be right between the first bar and second bar, right there, and he can recover the maximum amount of HP. And that's what I do. Drop some wall breakers to take out this archer tower, and he actually gets off all 3 hits. And honestly, this is one of those attacks that could have probably gone either way. This one was kind of close, and then a Tesla pops. And honestly, that's GG. There's no way I take out that Tesla. Too much damage, especially with that cannon. But if it was just that cannon, there's a chance that if I had enough wall breakers, this would carry through. But sadly, it was not. And I mean, there's not really much else to do in Builder Base. That's the sad thing about it. But I do only have 14 walls left. I could probably just finish them off with some wall rings, but everybody knows you're crazy if you're using actual magical items in Builder Base. But before I, well, I mean, now it's sad because I'm happy because I don't have to play this account anymore. I've been playing it so much, just grinding out these star bonuses for no reason, and I'm so happy that it's finally over and I don't have to. But let's do a live attack. Let's see if I can actually end this 2 star streak, and see what we can do here. So. I'll walk through what I need to do in this attack. Honestly, I can do these attacks live because they are not that difficult. It's the same thing over and over again. I'm just looking for the maximum distance the battle machine can walk, and honestly, going towards that crusher might be the move because he might path around that gold swords, and I break him in there when he's at 3 shots and takes out all these. And it'll probably only be a 2 star. But what are we gonna do? If we drop him over here, he'll go to the clock tower, get targeted by a double cannon, and die right away. All the other corners seem like similar stories, so let's try it up here. Hopefully, he doesn't go right towards the crusher, which honestly, looking at it, I think there's a very good shot he goes right towards the crusher, and we got a Tesla there, so let's try to take that out before it does too much damage. And honestly, with that wall broken, I wonder what his pathing's gonna be. Yep, right towards the crusher. Exactly what we didn't want. But honestly, I was thinking that probably will still be fine. Let's try to take out this giant cannon too, because that's gonna be a lot of damage. Get to 3 ticks. Get to 3 ticks. Dude, this is like this is what happens with this account. It is so tilting, and there's like nothing you can do. It needed how much longer? Like a fraction of a second longer to get to that third tick, and then with 3 ticks, he has full health regen. Oh, can we get the 50? No. Full health regen knocks triple chain, but it does not happen, and we get a 1 star, 47%. And honestly, this guy's just gonna absolutely demolish me. But hey, we got a max out base now, and honestly, nobody else 3 stars me back, so wasn't the worst thing. I think we dropped what, like 13 trophies there. Yeah, not great at all. But let's try one more attack. Hopefully, oh man, we got a progress base. This is absolutely perfect. This is what I mean. Sometimes you get these kind of bases down here at this level of trophies. Honestly, I hope I do not fail this base. There is no telling what's going to happen. I think the main concern here is kind of time failing. We'll drop in a wall breaker to take out the town hall there. You don't want to mess that up. I don't want to miss this town hall, but this is actually a blessing to get on video. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. So he's gonna path around. Let's think this out. He's gonna path around. He's gonna take out the roaster, no problemo, and then he's gonna go to the archer tower. Yeah, fire or the army camp, then to the archer tower. And where do I put these wall breakers? That's kind of what I'm thinking. This guy's gonna go up top. Maybe when number one gets to the Mega Tesla, if he goes that way, we'll support him. Yeah, or we can just go down the middle. Let's just get all these things out in the middle here, because it is a lot of like splash damage, which the wall breakers are good with if all the buildings are kind of close to each other. And honestly, they're doing a pretty good job. They're actually taking out the majority of that core there. Come on, take it out. Oh, they didn't take out the majority of that core, and this, I'm not gonna lie, like, is so crazy, but it's still looking like a time fail, right? Like, there's no way the battle machine's gonna get around to all these buildings in time. There's just no way. And especially with that Mega Tesla, it's just too much firepower. It's funny. Even a progress base is a struggle on this account. Oh, not cancel. Let's pop that ability right there so he has some time to recharge. Hopefully get through that Mega Tesla. Yeah, I don't think it's possible for him to take out that clock tower if he were to leave right now with 30 seconds left. And sadly, this is going to be like another fail. Hopefully, with this guy's base, he also is just like tanking trophies or something, and doesn't actually care. We'll pop the ability at 2 here because he can one shot this army camp anyway, and then he'll be able to take out both these buildings at the same time right now. And we're going to end at like a 90 something percent, 93. Sad. That is so tragic. Maybe I should have saved a couple for this cannon for this clock tower. I'm not actually sure. That could have been one of the dumber things that I've done. And it looks like we actually gained 4 trophies there. And before I end this monumental video, which is honestly probably pretty boring, let's do one last attack, and hopefully this time I can finally get a 3 star. Um, Honestly, this does not look like a good base to attack. We might have to go right into this lab, and I'm kind of scared of that double cannon. Maybe we'll go from the lab from the left, or from the bottom side, so that it just goes to that gold storage and avoids the double cannon. Yeah, I think that's actually the move. Okay, so he passed right toward the lab. Perfect. And we're gonna let him deal with these troops here because the only thing that's gonna target him is that mortar, which does not do too much damage, and it looks pretty good. He's gonna be able to get that triple charge off right away. The giant cannon, it really isn't too much of a threat towards the battle machine here. Um, Honestly, I was kind of hoping this ability charged a little bit faster. This is actually kind of scaring me a little bit. We'll drop in one just to break the wall. Get it? Yeah, okay. And then we'll drop another one. We'll drop 2 here. Honestly, let's drop all of them there. That was probably not the greatest spot for their abilities. Okay, double cannon taken out. Mega Tesla, take it out, take it out, take it out. Okay, Wall Breaker got the Mega Tesla. All that we have left is like so many defenses that I'm definitely not going to get with only Wall Breakers. But honestly, when I was trying to farm for the star bonuses and stuff, which I would do pretty frequently, cool trick there, if you saw with the number one, is you do the double bomb ability. As I say that, I mess up the single bomb ability. You can kind of do both at the same time, because if you throw the regular bomb and then the ability, it doesn't have to recharge. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how many more attacks it would take to get this a 3 star. We lost 1 trophy there. But we are pretty close to upgrading a wall. How much loot did we get? We got 38,000. If we actually got a 3 star, I think we would be able to upgrade a wall there. Yeah, that would be more than enough to upgrade a wall. Let's actually risk it. Let's do one more. I know I keep saying one more, but this video might be getting pretty long. And honestly, I hate this base. We're not gonna 3 star it. Whatever. All right, let's just go in right now. But honestly, this is one of the more insane challenges that I've done. And luckily, the builder base doesn't take too long to max out. Like the home village, which I'm only at Town Hall 16 right now. And if you want to see me attack with only wall breakers in the home village, I mean, I have a whole playlist of this whole channel. And it's funny, people in the clan actually even ask for replays, and I'm like, dude, you get a replay twice each war. You should be happy with that. And honestly, it's still not easy on offense with only wall breakers too. But this just gets so boring, the wall breakers on in builder base, just because it's literally the same exact attack strategy every time, exact same approach every time too. And I'm just fighting for 2 stars. Um, Let me know if you guys have ever tried attacking with all wall breakers. The only good thing about it is honestly with clan games, when it's like destroy a bunch of walls. Honestly, I don't have patience for that. Fuck that. 60% we're ending it there. Just because I can destroy walls super quickly. But other than that, it's like this is just the grind. And honestly, I might not even do another attack. I might just get the collectors to max out these walls. But yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is a completely different type of video that I think is anywhere on YouTube, honestly. And this is my home village base. Finally started upgrading some of these level 14 walls to level 15, which is kind of nice. But yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.